So there's your classic sunfish, little rock bass. Where's your mama? Come on, big old perch, where are you?
Canadian Sport Fishing is brought to you by Rapala, premium fishing gear crafted from experience. Yamaha Outboards, reliability starts here. Dickies, guaranteed workwear since 1922. Lucky Strike, more fish bite with the Lucky Strike.
You know what? I'm doing a different show today. I'm here on Lake Simcoe in southern Ontario, and I'm going to be doing a panfish show. Okay, so what I'm holding up here is one of the target species that we're looking for today. This is a sunfish. Now there are quite a few fish that look like this, like a bluegill, but this particular one is a sunfish that little kids like to catch. The other thing I'm going to show you is how to get them on artificials, whether it's little jigs like the one I've got on here, or little crankbaits. So I've got light line, light fishing outfits, and we're going to be getting fish like this, and I'm going to show you some great tips. When you look at this small crankbait, it's only 5 centimeters long. It's trying to get away too. It's jointed, it's made out of plastic, it has rattles if I shake it, and it's also suspending. Now I have caught pretty large fish on this, walleyes up to 5-6 pounds, good sized bass. But I put this small crankbait on today to find some of the more aggressive panfish. And I caught some pretty good sized rock bass, you know, 1/2 pound, some perch up to about 9, 10, even 11 inches. Even in deep water, as deep as 20 feet, they would come up to hit this crankbait. So this is a very good lure when you're searching for fish or fishing for panfish that are very aggressive. Now, if you look at the box that I have here, this is a selection of some of my smaller crankbaits. So a key to getting these panfish is to have the smaller crankbaits if they're active and they'll chase and hit the crankbaits, because a lot of big panfish, especially perch, will eat larger minnows. And then if they're not chasing the crankbaits, you want to slow down your presentation, go to a very light jig head, maybe right down to 1/32 ounce, put a very small plastic grub like a crayfish or a twister or even a little tube, let it drop to the bottom. A lot of times they'll take it on the drop or fish it very close to the bottom. Everything has to be tiny though, because some of the panfish, like the sunfish, have very small mouths. If you don't use a small hook, they'll end up just tearing your grub away. And you know what? Panfish are a lot of fun. If you have kids, make sure to take them out to catch some sunfish, rock bass, or big perch. Oh, look at this guy's a little bit bigger. I think we're getting into a keeper size. Look at, I even got a little net to get these fish in. That's perfect. So I'm guessing that this guy's about, he's probably 9 inches. Here, I'll hold him up. He's big enough that I can grab him. See, little perch. But you know what? He's probably a male. I don't want to catch the real big ones, you know. So he's eating size. You can get some nice fillets off him. And you can also, you know, cut the head off like I'll show you later and deep fry them whole. When there's low light, all kinds of fish, including panfish, take advantage of it. And they go into really shallow water to feed. Because really, the most food is in the shallow water. It's not out here in the deep water. But these big perch learn to feed on schools of bait fish. So they're out here in the open. Look at that cast on 4-pound test with that little lure.
Dickies, sport fishing sweepstakes.
I was fishing off the dock at my Zealous cottage, and I thought I had a snake. So I gave my rod to my mom. My mom tried to get it out, and then my mom noticed that it was not a snake. So she's like, Eric, it's not a snake, it's a fish. So she handed me my rod, so I fought it and brought it in, and it was a huge smallmouth bass.
We'd love to hear your fishing story. Go to our website and enter the Dickies Sport Fishing Sweepstakes. It's free, and you could win some great prizes.